The next stage is to work out if we're in budget or not. Now there's a few things you need to remember here. Some little symbols from maths. So the first thing I want you to remember is that this symbol here means greater than. So this is greater than. We also have this symbol meaning less than. You can, in Excel, have greater than or equal to. So that's another symbol you need to be aware of. Or you can have less than or equal to. So again, being familiar with these symbols will certainly help. So we also know that equals means equals. So where we have in budget, I'm going to put a formula. Now this is the main part of today's lesson where you're going to learn how to do an if statement. So we need to say if our order total is less than our budget of £7,000, we're within budget. Otherwise, we're going to be out of budget. So at the moment we can see that our order of £12,000 is over our budget of £7,000. So we know that we're going to be over budget. Now we have to build up an if statement, and we write it as with all formulas and functions, starting with an equal sign. So equals if bracket. So if the cell that we're looking at, which is this order total, which here is D15, so if D15 is greater than, and I'm choosing if D15 is greater than our actual budget, so that's C5, I'm going to put a comma, speech marks, and write what I want my computer to say. So if I'm over that amount, I want it to say over budget. Over budget. And I've put those in speech marks. Comma. Now I'm doing the alternative. So if it is not over budget, it's going to be within budget. And again, there in speech marks. I need to close my bracket and press enter. And now I can see that I'm over budget because my order is costing too much. If I now go back and maybe negotiate a 20% discount, I'm still over budget, but not as much. What I might need to do is reduce my order down to 120, and I can use this to experiment to see if I'm over budget or not, how many trainers I can buy. I cannot afford 120 to purchase, so I can reduce this down to 100, and I'm still slightly over budget, so I might go down to 80, and I can now see that I'm within budget. I've got some more, so I can work out how many trainers I can purchase to stay within budget.